So if you've ever wondered why it is that you can just put a feather touch with one finger and better be able to balance on one leg versus no extra support, basically has to do with the feedback between our very sensitive fingers and that in our brain and the rest of our body. So I can pretty much, just like a kickstand, if I start to lean this way, I could put weight in my finger and stop myself to a point, but that's going to be pretty uncomfortable for my finger. So what the brain does is it makes an automatic decision to make some adjustments elsewhere. And that length of my arm is like a ruler. My brain knows how long that is, and I can gauge just off of that, and also gauge changing pressure. Unlike a kickstand on a bicycle, it won't just stop me that way, but it also stop me this way. If I start to feel my finger come off that surface, I can adjust down here and through my body to make sure that doesn't happen, which is really easy to do. Now we can also do this with our toe, such as when we're walking and we're coming up off of that toe. If that toe is still on the ground, I can pretty easily anchor with that, draw in here, and get, just like with the finger, steady myself, use that like in both directions. It will keep me from kicking back like a kickstand, keep me from going too far forward, which we can also use for reaching this way to gauge how far we can go before we lose our base of support underneath us, or our center mass goes too far past the base of support. The other thing is just in general standing, we can simulate that, or when we do a shifting here, not just with the toe, but I can imagine visible high heel shoe, sticking that in the ground, which also helps better recruit my butts and guts muscles. Imagine like a glass slipper like Cinderella or something here. We can also imagine like a third leg or a kangaroo tail reaching back here to help me to remember, because I'm kind of gauging as I do that, how the distance back here to keep my hips behind me, so I'm not collapsing like this and my heels don't come up and I don't lose my balance and my control there. So all those things are really good and useful and are worth practicing. Good.